Today's video is brought to you by Grey Viking Games. Click the link in the description below to buy MTG Arena codes for cosmetics, packs, and more. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Jeff, and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and this is AETHERHUB here. I put all my deck lists to AETHERHUB. Really love the guy that runs it and everything here, and just the site itself is awesome. And every once in a while we get some pretty funny stuff here, where this is what is showing up as the 69% win rate in mono white, and this is the deck that always wins. But it has some questionable choices in it, and I think what it does is that it grabs all of the different cards from all of the most things that are played the most often within white decks, and there's a lot of different mono white vert decks, like a lot of things that are in there all the time. And with this one right now, we're showing that there's 0 Righteous Valkyries. We're showing that there's only 1 Heliod with 4 Lindens. We have Redain, we have some other stuff in here for sure. Like there are some good things. It's like grabbing all the different cards and different things. We're having a Birth of Meletis in the deck, and like this is definitely a mono white Lifegain deck, but the things that it chose to be the best, I think, are a little bit interesting, and so we're gonna try it out today. That's what we're doing today. Is we put this deck in here. This is ultimate net decking, but we are gonna see if is AETHERHUB drunk a little bit right now, or is it onto something. And personally, I mean, it will win games. Mono white, it's the reason mono white is one of the best decks out there right now. But I'm not sure about this version. This one's a little bit funky. So we do have lots of good pieces, but there's a lot of one-ofs that I feel like should be more ofs. And some things that are only legal in best of one standard that are good. You know, like I'm gaining life is nice. And so this is basically what we're trying to do with this one is Speaker of the Heavens is the main win con for this deck. Right now, as it is, we have Speaker of Heavens and a ton of ways to gain life. And so we basically, Speaker of Heavens needs to get up to 27 life and we can start making angels. I don't see how we win if we don't make that happen. Or we just have to string together the perfect cards ever and like find our 1 Heliod and Lindens and do all this stuff. But other than that, we have lots of creatures. We can swing in for lots of damage, or like, you know, with Linden to gain lots of life. Lurrus can bring back a lot of our early game stuff, so it's nice. We do have our LC Life's Bounty and Selfless Saviors as protection, which is really good. And then we just have like a one of everything, and it's kind of interesting. So yeah, overall, this is a crazy deck here right now. I'm kind of liking it. So 21 lands altogether, 22 with a Maria's Call. I don't know what the snow lands are for. Is there anything that the snow lands are for? It doesn't matter. We don't even care about that. We got Snowlands, so we're playing the Snowlands. And yeah, so let's see. Is AETHERHUB drunk? Is this actually a 69% win rate with mono white? We're going to take it into ranked. We're going to play out a few games here and see how it does for us. So here we go. Wish me luck. Let's do it. All right, we're against Groncher and keep this. We have quite a bit of life gain potential here. I think I lead off with LC Life's Bounty so that I can have protection for Speaker of Heavens right away. Because like I was saying, in this deck, we absolutely have to keep this guy alive. Having the Vigilant guy to swing in with is also nice, but yeah, no. All right, so Speaker of Heavens, swing in, gain some life, start doing that whole thing, pass the turn. Up against mono red, we might actually want to hold off another turn. I might just like foretell and hold a protection here. Robber of the Rich. Totally fine with them attacking in. Please do. I mean, I guess we do lose life, but now we get to play the Linden. Pass to my turn. Do I just want to Starnheim? Let's go for the Linden. Gain 4 life. Still a decent play. And Linden's a good blocker. We don't get to hold up the LC Life's Bounty, but it's all good. It's all good. Oh, it's all bad. They're gonna kill it. No! Darn it. Oh, how did it go so wrong? All right, swinging with Linden. Honestly, I think I just play out the Starnheim Unleashed. Anyway, down to 14. I mean, just getting a 4/4 in the air is not the worst here. With Vigilance, yeah, up against mono red deck, that's good stuff. All right, so no Embercleave this turn. Torbrand is annoying though. Do I just chump? Let's, do I say no blocks? Just take 4? I think I'm fine with that. Okay, also utilize bounty. This has vigilance, so swing in. Gain some life. Hit for 4, down to 10. Tons of protection for this 4/4. So, I mean, we're just going to play that out until it's dead. Which I don't think will actually happen anytime soon. Phoenix of Ash, that's annoying. Swinging in. Now we can swing with Linden, so that's fine. All right, so block the Torbrand. Protection from red. Now Phoenix of Ash doesn't hit as hard. And while this guy claves. Nice. All right, Mull onto Allseed. Swing in with everything. Yep. And game. All right. Good stuff. All right, maybe this deck is actually busted. I don't know. I mean, we found a lot of the right pieces, and so boom, bam, baby. Here we go. Not too shabby. Nice. By the way, if you guys want to check out any of the new Secret Lair stuff that's coming out, all of the cosmetics are also available at Grey Viking Games, so you don't have to actually buy the Secret Lair. If you guys are someone like me that plays mostly with just arena cards, digital cards, you can still get the cosmetics without having to buy everything. So link down in the description below for that. All right, like this hand, so we're keeping it, and play out snow-covered plains, and we're gonna try for the Speaker of Heavens. I do want to start gaining life right away. I'm not sure if it's best to be throwing out the Selfless Savior first. It probably is, in case there is a 1 mana removal spell. This is something that you kill on sight, typically. Oh man, do we keep going for more life gain? We're going to play Luris on the next turn, so let's get out Selfless Savior. Pass the turn. Unless we find a Linden. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Luris. Attack in. And I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at. Pass the turn. Lots of life gain on the next turn. Mary's Call. Alright, well let's attack in. I should play Daxos first in case we have to sacrifice something. We're good. They're just not doing anything. Extinction Event can be definitely annoying. Daxos. Orator. Gain 1 life. And make an Angel. Alright. That's pretty good turn 4. I'm liking it. Up to 29. Extinction Event. That's what I'm assuming. Crippling Fear. Ooh, that's even worse. Alright, let's... I think we lose basically everything. Daxos also dies. Yep. Nice. At least we got the 4/4 out. We did what we needed to do. And we get to gain lots of life. On the Assembly Worker. Oh, man. Stinking Assembly Worker got us. Ooh. Baneslayer Angel. All right. Pay 3. Baneslayer Angel. All right. I mean, that's not the worst. Down to 8. We have lethal on board. Do you have other removal spells? Hopefully they have Crippling Fear. So the only other thing would be Extinction Event. All right, so we have lethal. We have Castle Ardenville to start at least making some tokens for us. Eliminates. Cool. Hit for 5. Down to 3. Pass the turn. Crawling Barons can block the Castle Ardenville tokens. I mean, they have to deal with this first, but... All right, make a token. So they probably have removal for this. But hopefully they won't have the answers for everything else. We don't actually want any more lands. Don't tell the deck, but that's bad. It ain't good. All right, so what they could do is they could, if they have like a 2-mana like Heartless Act, it's Murder Shredder. Okay, so they couldn't block this as well. Okay, Murder Shredder, they go to 1 and then take it. Yes, yes. All right, good game. Nice. We'll take that all day long. Up against Aster and keep this. Decent hand. Definitely need another land in there. I like anytime we have Maul of Skyclaves and a lifelinker, it's just like, okay, that's either going to be really busted or they're going to have the answers and we're going to cry. But I always hope for bustedness, you know? You know, I'm actually going to lead off with Birth of Meletis. I really need to hit a land here. So Birth of Meletis, hit the basic land, attack in. Fortunately, I don't get to gain the life from this one, but we're still gaining enough life. Or the sacked. Rude. Alright, go order. Now we might just play Mothra first. Mothra is always decent. Unless we have something good to remove. Then we'll go Skyclave Apparition. Right, Grixis. Grixis Snow Control. I played that deck just a little bit ago. We know that we've seen Heartless Act. So I want to get out the Mothra right away. Extinction Event still hurts us quite a bit. Yeah, let's go Mothra. Gain some life, swing in. And then we Aspirant. If we hit a land, we have Aspirant and Maul of Skyclaves, and that's pretty good stuff. So the worst thing here is Extinction Event. And then we're still hoping for land with Maul of the Skyclaves. I still am so surprised with how well this is working. I feel like this deck definitely wants more of Heliod's or more of something else, but like it just has one of all of the things and it's kind of working fairly well. You know, we at least have 2 Maul of the Skyclaves, so that's something. Dude, my neck has been hurting so bad. Any suggestions for like ways to have your neck not hurt all the time? Discard 2 cards. All right, Apparition. I want more threats, more than a Maul of the Skyclaves. 1 more land and we can make tokens to put this onto. We have 3 of these and 2 of these. If I was gonna run into more of them, I'd be more okay with it, but as long as the Brewnoth stays on the board, it's actually better. So, okay, that's pretty good. We've seen Heartless Act. Okay, so keep the Broodmoth alive. Hit for a lot, down to 11. Again, the Extinction Event destroys us, but we at least get to keep a Speaker of the Heavens out. Yay! And we get to make an Angel with it right away, so okay. Shadow's Verdict. Exiles everything. Rude. So rude. Down to 7. Land for Baneslayer would have been real nice. Liliana. 5. Can go -5. Rude again. Come on. And we discard our Baneslayer Angel, the only thing that's actually relevant here. This is just insanely bad running. Shadow's Verdict. I forgot about that one. There's enough different board wipes to play around that it gets actually very, very annoying at times. Each opponent who can't loses 3 life. So they're never actually going to be losing life with that. We lose Baneslayer Angel. We get to get the Castle Ardenville out and running though. Turgrid. All right, Castle Ardenville, Maul of Skyclaves, Daxos. Is it better just to make another token? If they have any ways to sacrifice our stuff, it's pretty annoying. This does have a lot of devotion. We're going to discard anyway. We can give stuff lifelink. I might even want to swing in just to gain life to put counter onto like Daxos or something so it can get big enough to maybe protect against other things. If they swing a Turgid, we can kill Liliana. We gain life from it dying as well, so let's go ahead and attack in. Attack at Liliana. All right, so gain life. Counters onto Daxos. It's a 4/5. Now it's a decent threat. They probably just have removal, but at least we dodge Heartless Act now. There's a Drown in the Lock. Oh crap. Down to 24. Well, we want stuff to discard. They didn't actually tick up Liliana. The last one. So they force us to discard. They actually get the planes to their battlefield. Foretell works with discard as well with Liliana, so you can just foretell your whole hand that matters. And then things that don't matter, you can just discard. Discard's a Valky? Really? Alright, well we can keep Liliana from -3. I should have just played out the land. I'm fine taking the 3. If they want to -3 this, I'm fine with that. I want to be able to make more Castle Ardenville tokens, but I also want to make this one bigger. Yeah, so we won't be able to actually do anything else. That's fine. I want a 2/2 that can become a 3/3 that can become bigger. Right now, maybe going wide is better. I don't know. They probably have Alrund's Epiphanies. They probably have everything good. Skull Raid. They draw 2 cards. Dude, Skull Raid's a good card. It really is. I think this is one of the ones that's been the most underrated of the Foretell cards. I really think it's a very powerful card. It is 4 mana to get the first set of it, so it's really only good for the Foretell cost, but then it's busted for the Foretell cost. And give Enchantment lifelink. Oh, I can give it lifelink. That's why I was trying to figure out why it was showing up as something. Bosri. What are the odds that they don't have discard? Yeah, okay, we're out of here. We're done for sure. I could play out the Bosri Cat. It dies to Turgid. I could hold it in hand, have it sacrificed. They get a Bosri Cat. You know, they just got too much. That Shadow's Verdict destroyed us there. I was playing around Extinction Event a little bit, but not that. Up against House of the Dad, and we're gonna keep this. I like this hand lots. All we need is one more land, and then it's amazing. All right, Shadow's Verdict, Crippling Fears, Extinction Events. Everyone runs some number of those, or one or the other. Valky. Valky taking Aspirin is pretty annoying. Takes the Luris. Are we okay trading off here? Selfless Savior. All right, let's protect that speaker. They might just turn this into a Luris next turn. That'd be a pretty good play for them. We definitely need to hit a land. All right. Yeah, protecting the speaker. Get the lures back. Bolts it in and also Sniper. All right. I kind of figured they're going to have removal. But that's also okay. Let's go Linden. I'd rather hold on to Lurrus in hand. They can take them all the Skyclaves here. Lurrus into Selfless Savior is a better play. Cultivates. Okay. Do I play Lurrus now? Oof. Let's go Aspirant. Swing in. Gain life. Down to 13. Technically put more power out with Lurrus, but within a couple turns, this is about equal. That's right. Graveyard gets exiled. I want to see. Ultimatum's a coming. Shadow's Verdict is definitely annoying. Extinction Event can be annoying. If we hit land, we're playing Mothra for sure. So Mothra goes. Counter onto Aspirant. Swing in for 6. Eliminates now. Cool. Rude. Down to 11. They have Ultimatum on the next turn. They need blue and black mana, I believe, so not quite. What do they grab with Cultivate? Did they grab 2 forests with that? Garrick. Well, we get to kill Garrick at least.
Try not to lose your head out here.
The one of Halvar is so funky. I kind of like it though. Linden. Linden's not the worst. Is that better than Halvar though? This has higher upside of finding like a Maul of Skyclaves or something, so we'll hold off. Kill Garrick.
I'll try my luck,
Okay, 7 on the next turn. Lethal the turn after. They have the ultimatum, of course. Playing a Garrick in this deck is actually kind of interesting because you can't find it with ultimatum, but it is a perfect turn 6 play to slow things down. Either kill the most important thing. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and give him Valky. They can exile our Halvar. No Kiara Best of Sea God. I hate that card so much. So they can ultimate. Oh, no. They don't actually get the ultimate with the Tybalt. You can exile Halvar, though. Yep.
And away you go.
And turn number 2. This Nightmare does not kill the Lumeric Aspirant. Good for you, though. Is that Halvar? Cool. So I can trade off with Halvar and replay the Aspirant with Lurrus. We know that they have Shadow's Verdict. Gosh dang it. Yep. You got us. Yeah, Shadow's Verdict, anything that we play is just completely worthless. We could swing in and trade off with Halvar and then just like wait, but then they just have it for days and days. Dude, Ultimatum deck is so good. Up against Azrael, and we do have 2 lands. We do have some mana ramp, or some life gain, I mean. Sure. Sure. I like Daxos with Maul of Skyclaves. His toughness gets really high, and that's a pretty good thing for something that's big and flying. definitely wouldn't mind another land. I do like that we only have they don't usually count these as land. I don't think that the algorithm, I'm not totally sure, but that means that we should have a really high chance of hitting more of these lands. Like it's really high chance, I feel like, with 20 in the deck. So yeah, 37%, but it's based off of like how many you've drawn in a row as well, a little bit. Fireblade Charger. Well, that's not that. Let's go Daxos. Maybe I should have laid off with the Orator first. Please no removal for Daxos. That'd be the best. No blocks. Probably just gonna throw out a Stompy Boy. Land would be good. Intimidator. Oh, that's fine. That's less good. Do I think they'll trade off here? If they do, am I kind of okay with it? So it's a warrior deck instead. Sure. Yeah, I think I'm fine with taking that out of here. We have Lifegain with a bunch of our other stuff. As soon as we hit a land, we get to do this, and we have the Lurrus to bring it back eventually, so I'm not that worried. No blocks. Basis Haven is annoying. So yeah, if we can get them all onto Speaker Heaven's, life is fantastic. Land. I guess it kind of counts as a land. All right, back up to 20. No attacks, pass turn. I guess maybe the thing I want to trade off with is probably this, but yeah, we're fine. Phoenix Savash. Let's go ahead and block the Intimidator. And give it +1/+1. It doesn't get trampled though. So we're waiting for 5 mana before we play Lurrus for now. Unless this dies. We get them all on the next turn. And then hopefully into Banestar Angel. That'd be sweet. Yeah, so good stuff. Swing in. No removal. Back up to 19. Land, Banestar Angel. I don't know how they beat Banestar Angel. And opponent skips up. Yep. Yeah, Maul Skyclave onto Speaker Heavens is good stuff. And then the Banestar Angel, like, so this deck has a bunch of one-ofs that are really funky, but man, they kind of work out. All right, up against Speaker Heavens, up against a JJ. Yeah, I think we got a mulligan this one. Ugh. We at least have 3 lands, so we're gonna keep it. What are we wanting more of? Lurrus is awesome. Linden can be busted. Linden as a 5/5, great stuff. We only have 1 Lurrus and we have multiple Lindens. Let's go ahead and go for that. Lurrus is very powerful in this deck. And having a lifelinker with them all is even better if it survives. Ooh, that's good. Now we can maul into this instead. And we'll do that here. Brazen Borrower. Okay. Okay, pass the turn up to 21. I think we're going to hold on to the protection for as long as possible. Is this ultimatum? Dude, I really like the Kaladesh remastered art for lands. That's pretty right there. Like all the swirliness. Birth of Meletis. Maul is the greedy play. I think I'm going to hold on to protection the whole time, though. And just hope for no extinction event or whatever. Get out a 2-drop so that we can dodge extinction event. I'm getting this out before Birth of Meletis because technically it creates another creature that can gain us a little bit more life. Up to 23. I wanted to see number 2. Looks like the ultimatum deck. Keeping one on top. Not a good sign. Please, no Shadow's Verdict or Crippling Fear or any of the other good stuff. Binding of the Gods. Alright, so yeah, give this protection. From green. Selfless Savior's nice. All right, so we go up to 25, up to 26. Luris gets us up to 27, or we go for the Maul. All right, yeah, let's see what you got. Do you have the Shadow's Verdict? With the land here. Crippling Fear would be just as bad. Wolfwell Haven, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Alrighty. We are going to hold off with Luris. I think I'm just going to go for Maul. Let's go to the mall today. If anyone knows where that's from, by the way, that's a Jingle Industry thing. You get 10 points. I think someone else caught it when I've done it. I've done that a few times, and in the past, people have got it, so. Good for you. Get some life. Maul of Skyclaves. Might put it onto something other than Speaker. Although Speaker is the thing we want to protect and keep alive. Bounce would be annoying, though. Okay, attack in. Get to hit. Good sign. Down to 8. Activate ability. It's more life gain up to 30. Pass the turn. I'm going to hold on to stuff in hand. We have lethal on board at the moment. They're basically going to have to find ultimatum. The sad part is they probably have it and we're screwed. So they have this can add green mana as well. So they have enough for ultimatum right now. Keeps one on top. Good sign. Shadow's Verdict, ultimatum, or anything else is bad for us. Oh look, there you go. Let's see. What's their best hits? Vorinclex, Tybalt, and no, they need to get the extra turn spell, I think, here. So we're gonna let them have Extinction Event as well. You know what? No extra turn. Sure. You got 2 of the exact same thing. You still get the Maul that stays on the board. Land would be good so we can protect Luris a little bit better for this next turn. Okay. All right. Play out the hand. Birth of Mellitus. Okay, pass the turn. Birth is at least something we can be playing, like to kind of thin out our deck a little bit. Still get some value out of it, keep the life gain rolling a little bit. So it's not the absolute worst. We can play it and equip Mollusk Eye Clays, but not then hold up all Seed of Life's bounty, so we'll see. Hardcast Alrund's Epiphany. That's not good. That's a bad thing right there. Lurrus to hand. Play out Lurrus. Draw a card. Have a big blocker. We can equip them all onto Lurrus. I might just give Lurrus protection from blue and swing in. Like, that's another thing that we can do. Okay, they hit to hit. I could block just to gain 3 life here, or like even out. We get to play all seed back anyway. I guess no blocks for now. Pass to my turn. Linden. Going wide is actually helpful. Swing in with Lurrus. We're going to protect him and then play out all seed again. If they want a double block, that's still pretty good for us. Because it means that they don't have any more blockers. Okay. We've not played a land yet, so we Birth of Mellitus, grab that land. Oh, I forgot about the Vorinclex. Oops. Dang it. Okay, now we don't have protection for the Lurrus. Binding the Gods, yep. Ah, Jeff. How could I forget about the Vorinclex? Sad day. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. No blocks. Down to 23. How can we close this out? Kills the Linden. Kills them all. We have Baneslayer Angel, I think we can still run into. Like, this is the fun side of having a bunch of one-ofs, is that sometimes one-ofs are actually not the worst. Oh my gosh. Alright, yep, you got everything. Lurrus. That's the turn. Creatures you control gain Death Touch. Draws 1 card. I think that's the biggest issue I have with Seagate Restoration, is that when you're playing the late game, sometimes you don't have that many cards, and then it's just a 7-mana draw 1. That's, I mean, there's better lands you can play, I feel like, than that. I mean, it's definitely not the worst. There are times you draw more, but I'm just saying. Can we hold off for one more turn? Hold on for one more day. If they have Binding the Old Gods, this is bad. Or an Eliminate or anything like that to give it protection from other stuff. All right, no blocks. We're gonna try to give it protection from blue here and then replay. Castle Ardenvale. Ah, should have really played it right away. All right, well, get their life total down to 5. All seed back out. Don't have enough for the Castle Ardenvale just yet. Pass the turn. And we're still somewhat in the game. Barely. They definitely have the card advantage still online. Wolful Haven can still come out. Keeps one on top. Always a good sign. Always a good sign. Swing with everything, then Shadow's Verdict. That'd be great. We are still somewhat in the game, so I'm gonna keep playing it out for now. If they keep swinging Foreign Collects, we can still just get protection from blue. Swings with everything. Yeah, it feels like a Shadow's Verdict play. They also have Wolful Haven that they can make a token with. Down to 5. I mean, our life total is also low. Ah, nice. All right, good game. I just want to see what's off the top. Oh, okay, yeah, we're definitely out of here. Oh my gosh, dude, how good can you draw? I mean, they had a lot of scries, but still, oh my goodness. All right, so I think we played every single card in this deck at one point, except the Redain. I don't think we ever found a Redain. But you know what? This deck was hilarious and actually decent. I mean, 50% win rate. Up against the best decks, though, and you know, it was good. If we were on the play more, then things would be great. I mean, like we were on the play more this time, so hey, how about that? I actually complained to Wizards, and maybe things are turning out my favor now. So now I'm actually on the play every once in a while. So good stuff. Overall, the deck is still powerful. Mono white is just really busted right now. Like there's so many powerful things in mono white, and that's what this showed. I definitely don't think Linden should be the 4 of, while everything else is the 1 ofs. You know, like I could see lots of 2 ofs of things, but like I feel like that's just an awkward thing to have as the 4 of. And so I don't know what AETHERHUB is drinking or smoking, but I want some of it because this deck was actually doing pretty well. And overall, it's super fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Secret word, a secret phrase for this is AETHERHUB is drunk. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.